guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rebuilding Wimbledon. As you can see, it's the League Cup final. I've suited up just a little bit differently this time. Now, obviously, those of you that are new to the channel and missed the last time, basically, I think it was for the Johnson's Paint Trophy final. No, I said if we got in the top half, I would wear the giraffe costume for the first game of the new season, and I did, and we're back, basically, and I said I would do it again since I didn't wear a suit, and I thought we'll bring it back to the Capital One Cup final. So, enjoy the highlights of the games that we played this month, and I will join you guys in a sec for the Cup final. Round the side for Salvi, who's in. Salvi scores. Chelsea 0, Wimbledon 1. We've mugged them off here massively, but we've defended well and we've taken our chance. 1-0 to Wimbledon. There we go. Chelsea 0, Wimbledon 1. A colossal victory. We did the same type of thing that we did against them at home. They just had more shots with it this time and we didn't create as much, but they were mostly from range and we got the win. But Baltam has picked up a knock. Someone needs to make the run. Oh, Isler's made the run. Brilliant stuff. Philippe Isler, Salvi! What a wonderful goal. Wimbledon 1, Palace 0. Alessandro Salvi's 10th goal of the season. And we are going nicely clear at the top all of a sudden. Great stuff. Gomez clears it now. Isler. Van den Heuvel. For Mateus. Where's that ball over the top? There it is. Sam Farmer, the defensive midfielder, breaking forward. And he scored. Wimbledon 2, Palace 0. Sam Farmer's first of the season. What a finish that was. Broke his neck to get down the field. And that is 2-0 Wimbledon. There we go, 2-0. I think that might be 6 straight clean sheets in the league again. Got a bit of chance now. Can he kind of ball in? No. Iseki. Edge of the box maybe. Diallo. For Mateus. Turns his man and it's 1-0 to Wimbledon. The rotated side with some injuries in it as well. Wimbledon 1. Manchester City 0. Mateus with the goal. Great goal from the young Brazilian. Well, there we go. Amazingly, we've got past Manchester City with a very, very weak side at home here, but we defended strongly despite having injuries in the game. From very long range. Oh my days. What on earth? That is almost like a what the fuck was that moment. If this was a full live comment, it would be. Christ. Well, there we go. Sometimes you just, I mean, the fact is we've had some pretty good luck lately, so swings and roundabouts and all that jazz. What did kind of bug me is that we had a very almost identical situation to their goal at the very end of the game, except from a cross, and it was Fabio that was there instead, and he couldn't put it over the line. Oh dear. 1-0. Right guys, we are back, and as you can see, we are still 6 clear at the top of the league, but it could have been so much better for us, unfortunately. We did lose at home 1-0 to Manchester City, which was a real shame, but there you go. Of course, if you are still enjoying the series, guys, do drop a like on the video. That'd be excellent. If we could get to 400, that'd be even better. Now, question of the day today is this. Who is your best ever intake player from the youth intake? Which reminds me, we've got a youth intake to show you guys, which is conveniently timed because it's still here. So I'll show you that while we talk about it. So the best youth intake player I've ever had was from my Red Star save. We had a guy come in called Lubisa Tufedzic, who is a fantastic name to say, if nothing else. This is Colin Wedderburn, who is our best player this year. Not really anything special, but then what do you expect? And then again, that's not bad potential for the team that we've got, to be honest. If you look at the coach report, see if we've actually got. Very well suited to Vanarama North and South, could improve a lot in the future. Okay, he's not awful, and if he was to get better, he could sort of be as good as the likes of Diallo. So that's what I mean, he'd never make the first team again. That's the problem, basically. Yeah, Lubisa Tufedzic was my best. Who is your best ever youth intake player? Like one that's actually come through your club, because I signed a lot of players from other clubs, but Tufedzic actually came through the academy at Red Star. So, this month has been an... Have you got any discourse for a question today? Drop this in the comments too, with the hashtag QOTD. Now, right, so basically, 6 points clear is great, but it could have been so much more because City beat us, it was poor, and we need to do better next time, basically. I feel like we had a little bit of luck this month. If you look at the result against, like, for example, the Chelsea game, we were very lucky to get that win. Look at Salvi's really stepped up for us this month. Palace, we were great. City, we were very lucky again, so I feel like there was just the swings and roundabouts and all that jazz came into play. The own goal was very, very poor. We had a chance that was almost identical to that towards the end, which kind of annoyed me, but whatever. Things happen, and things will do that kind of thing. So in the next episode, of course, we're going to do Monaco starting off, and we'll figure that out later. So let's take a quick gander at the squad while we are here. 18 goals for the season is still Fabio. Baltam is out for 3 weeks and will miss today's game, which means Isler is in, which is a shame, but what can you do? 15 for the season for him. Salvi has 10, Peter 9, Mateus has 7 now. Interesting. Assists-wise, Salvi still has the most on 13. This month, as you can see, nobody's really excelled or stood out this month because we've just had niggling injuries. Arne is moving away to Basel for £2.5 million, or is it 2.7? I think it's 2.7. So yeah, Fabio has signed a new deal. He wanted a new contract, so I was like, all right, we'll offer him a new deal. He didn't ask for any more money. He just let me extend the contract on the exact same money. So, which is odd because he could have. Our wage budget stretches further than what he's asking for. So, good guy Fabio. Good guy Fabio. That's what we want to see. The other thing I wanted to talk about is basically what I'm going to be doing after Wimbledon finally finishes. I know I've spoken about it before, but I've kind of come to some decisions about what I actually want to do with that. Now, is Peter fit enough? Fabio did not have the best last game, as you can see, and Peter probably could do with a run out today. So I think we're going to start him. Achbar, again, not a right back. That's not where I want to use him. And Farmer is actually in good shape today, so we're going to go with Manquillo for today. But Attenborough, again, off the bench is always useful. We don't need 2 strikers on the bench, so we're going to go and get... Who are we going to get? Kenneth's already on there. We're going to go with... Let's go with Christian Bonny. So we've got an extra option at the back in case we need a double defensive substitution, because you just never know how bad this is going to be. It's Fulham. You'd like to think we've got the better of them, but then again, we played Leicester City in the cup final with Portsmouth in like a big episode I did, and we lost it, and it was such a shame because they were appalling at the time and we were great. And things just happen like that, basically. So hopefully today will not go down like that. We've beaten Fulham in the league this year, I believe, already. No, we drew 2-2, didn't we? They've got Jordi Ramos, who is in good form, so we're going to have to be careful. They're playing a 4-4-2, so we're going to start with our sort of high-ish line, and we'll sort of adjust things around that. But yeah, next save is going to be Midtjylland. Basically, I decided I wanted to do a Danish save. I was torn between one of the top side, which of the top sides I wanted to do, and I'm kind of just leaning towards Midtjylland now. I wanted to pick a team that has a decent youth academy, because we're going to have to bring players through, because it's going to be about building the nation, basically building the entire team. Oh, Cabrera! What a block that was. Good chance in the first minute here. So yeah, it's going to be Midtjylland. It's going to be the building a nation save. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm just going to try and... I want to pick a save that I would put as much passion into as I physically could. And I think that save is going to typify everything I love to do when I play FM. And that's why I wanted to do it. So yeah, that's going to be the next new save. It will be building a nation. It will be with Midtjylland. And it will be whenever Wimbledon finishes. There'll be a little gap in between. Like maybe as much as a week. It just depends on how long it takes me to sort out the stuff for the new series. Fabio's in here. Ooh, Masek now. Right, now we can concentrate on this game, which is the most important one for us right now. Masek's all the way through. Oh, I thought he was going to have a shot there. Salvi. Oh, don't shoot, Salves. That was a waste. But we started well. Notice that this Mohamed guy is the guy that I was really interested in as a goalkeeper. But he's now started to get into Fulham's first team, and they want like moon money for me to buy him. It's happening again. Oh my... I mean, hang on. I don't know whether I'm going to call into action or what the fuck was that segment, because I don't know how much of a clusterfuck that was, but it looked pretty bad, because it looked like there was about three chances they could have cleared that. We'll find out here. So, poor header from Manquillo. Why does he leave it? And then Manquillo just falls over. The goalkeeper then decides not to come instead, and Ramesh just puts it into the back of the net. Oh my god. Please don't be another one of these games. Please. I'd like to avoid that today if we could. Let's try and, just try and make sure we actually get the win. Fabio, icy, he's not gonna score there. Can he do it again? No, he can't. I'm almost already sensing what type of match this is going to be. This is going to be they do that and we basically end up battering them for the rest of this match. And hey, fair enough to them. They've got the goal. They don't need to score another one. They're winning. Why would they need to score another one? They're going to play on the break mostly, I would have thought. Salvi, Eisler must score. And he has. There we go. 17 minutes gone and we've already bailed ourselves out. Philip Eisler, big Phil with the goal. And we can rest a little bit easier now. We've still got the rest of this game to really sort things out. Good cross from Salvi. In fact, it was a fantastic cross. One of those deep ones. He loves those ones when he's just not... Oh, what a pick out. I think it must have been a header from Eisler. Great rising at the back post. And his 6th goal of the season. He does a great job standing in for Baltam. It's just a shame Baltam's picked up that knock because he was still in great form. So, let's see. I'm amazed that their ratings are as high as they are. Right. They've only had one shot and they've scored it. We're playing quite narrow, but... Thing is, Fulham are playing a 4-4-2. So what I usually do against 4-4-2s is I try to do that. Generally, sometimes playing through the middle against 4-4-2s can work quite well, but we are going to lower the tempo just in case to make sure that when we do get that chance, which will inevitably come, we'll get a chance in this game, no doubt about that. We're doing well so far, though. Good stuff from Cabrera, really pushing out from the back. Fabio needs to be getting into that channel. There he is. Masek. Don't worry. Got Manquillo over. Lovely little dinked ball out for Manquillo. So, ball in. No. Try again. Goes back for Masek. Sam Farmer does a great job of making an extra number in those areas when we're on the attack. Manquillo's lost it, but he's won it back immediately. And he's going to go back for Masek. Farmer's across from him. Can we play a little bit of cheeky football here? Back for Salvi. Oh, goes for goal and a good save from Mohamed. We're still pressing hard on Fulham. We're looking vastly the better side right now, but it only takes a goal for them. They've already scored once. They've proven that they can do it, albeit with a little help from their friends, i.e. us. It's amazing. I'd love to see Fulham win a cup final against anyone except us right now. Mohamed with... Oh, maybe we'll score a Charlie Adam against them. That would be impressive. I don't think our players have ever scored a goal like that. Fabio. Out wide for Eisler, who's pretty much man of the match for me so far. Farmer again. We're building up the pressure nicely. Fabio. Peter. Round the side for Salvi. Surely. Ramis. Ooh, careful. Careful. Oh, that's a good first touch from him. Good save from Galfrascoli. And Fulham have had a shot that didn't go in. All is well with the world. We're always going to run risks by playing this system, but I don't think we can really safely drop back just yet. If we can get ourselves in front, then I'll happily sit back a little bit and change things up. But for the moment, what we're doing is working. We just need to make sure that we get ourselves a goal before they go and do something silly. And to be fair, Zissa and Cabrera are doing a good job so far, but we do have to be careful of these types of situations. Well done, Roman Masek. Again, he's just a little terrier in the midfield. He's almost a bit like Kante for Leicester. The way he just runs around and wins the ball, a bit like Sam Farmer, actually. Pal, and should get that easily. Gomez, now there's a bit of space out here. Isla, can he skin his man and get a cross in? No, he won't, but Gomez might. Gomez's ball, Salvi's in, and it's cleared away. It's hit the crossbar. Gomez has not had an assist or a goal all season, which is a worry for me. Ramos is... Okay, he's going to get a yellow card. That's fine. Getting booked means he can't do more of that stuff. Okay. Wow, this has been this isn't even on, like, extended highlights. I forgot about that, but I think given the way we're playing, I might just keep it as it is. Peter now. Not seen a lot from him today. We've got Mateus available if we need him. That's a really poor pass, but we've still got Manquillo to create a chance, maybe. Just whip that in. Salvi to Farmer on the edge. Can he slip one through? No, it goes back out wide for Manquillo. It's nice football again. Ball in Fabio. Fabio again, and it is 2-1 to Wimbledon here in the League Cup final. Fabio's 19th goal of the season, and to be fair, you can't say we didn't deserve it. We flipped it on them after that early setback, which was pretty damn setbackable. Manquillo's ball in. Good attempted finish from Fabio. Great save initially from Mohamed, but on the rebound, Fabio's in there. And look at those. Oh no, he's actually, you can see his legs. A goalkeeper with legs. Who knew? Wow. Okay, both of our centre-back pairing are looking a little bit frustrated and nervous. So what do we do for the second half? This is, again, it's the stick or Swiss type of situation. Fulham, it's a cup final. We'll have to do something. What have we done? 33 key passes. To be fair, both of our goals have come from cross situations, which makes me think that perhaps for the second half, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, and then we're going to drop like that. Drop the tempo down even lower, turn off the offside track, we're closing down like that, be more disciplined, and we'll try and sit. Because Fulham do have pacey strikers. Ramis is a pace merchant, and I feel like in this second half, if we can try and exploit the wings a little bit more, that might be our way through them, because they're going to have to come at us now, and we need to make sure that we've got a deep enough line so they can't just lump those balls over the top, because that's where they got us before. That's where Fulham are very good at getting us, to be honest. Salvi. Cut out by Farmer. That's a gorgeous little pass. Can Salvi pull it back across for someone? He can. And an incredible block in the end there as well. A third goal here, and I'd be really, really comfortable then. I'd be very, very happy with that. Isla. Fabio brings it down. Maitland-Niles clears it, but Masek isn't even letting Fulham out their own half at this point. Lovely, just inch-perfect crossfield pass there. Masek, again, is playing like a star, but Fabio is actually having a very good game. Just sort of subtly having a good game. But Peter is not. And Peter, well, we're going to have to bring a substitution on anyway, so we'll just go with that for now. It looks like a Fulham break is on. But we should, there we go, Sam Farmer again, be in on that. I hope that Mateus, he's just got that added bit of pace that Peter doesn't have, I think. Peter, this is where he'll do something brilliant. Oh, good pick out for Sam Farmer. Go on, long ranger from Sammy. He's through, and he's scored. There we go. Wimbledon have a 3-1 lead now. Sam Farmer, and it is hot as balls inside this giraffe costume. My days, folks. But we're going to win a League Cup, it looks like, which is good. Everything is coming up Farmer. Allowed to roll into the box there and slot that one home for his second of the season. He's got a couple in the last... Well, that's 2. He's literally got a couple. Jordi Ramos, right, fair enough. Gavra pulls it out. Let's see if we can grab a couple more, but without doing anything over the top, we're just going to... The fact is, Fulham's only chance really has come from our own inability to clear our lines properly. So it's been mostly us. Fabio's gone past his man. Mateus, it's going to come back to Melagioni. Mohamed, good keeper, but pretty poor team in front of him. It's impressive to see Fulham reach the League Cup final, though, so credit to them for that. But they're just not going to be able to beat us on this current standing. Like Mateus, he's got... Oh, well, I was hoping Fabio would have played his teammate in there. Oh, and look at that! It's 4-1. Wimbledon have a fourth now, and Fabio's grabbed himself a pair, and Gomez has finally got an assist for the season. I thought he should have slotted him through there, but Gomez goes for the early cross this time. Fabio makes the run from deep, gets on it first time, little volley past the goalkeeper, and it's 4-1 in the League Cup final. Wimbledon have found their voice, and their voice is Fabio, frankly. Probably man of the match performance in a cup final. Now, generally when Fabio gets like this, he finds himself a way to score a hat-trick. Question is, will he do it today? I'm going to let him have the chance to do so. Let's put it that way. Where can we say... Right, so Manquillo is looking knackered as all hell, so Achabar's going to come and play that role for us for a little bit. And what else? Where else should I really strengthen? Salvi's been good. I think the other opportunities, we're going to get Bonnie some more football, because he is starting to really develop now, and he's approaching 3 stars, and in this team that is good. So I want to make sure he gets the chance to actually get to that level. I still feel like there's another goal in this game for Fabio if he fancies it, because Fulham are not offering anything now, though it does appear that we've sort of just yeah, this game's just going to wheedle out into nothingness now. The players aren't bothered, and that's fine. Let them have their rest. They'll do fine. They're going to celebrate another trophy. This is our 4th trophy of the save, because we had a Europa League, a Premier League, a Johnson's Paint trophy, and now it should be the League Cup final to go with that as well. So that basically leaves a couple left. FA Cup final, which we had a chance last year but failed, but we're still in it this year, and of course the Champions League, which is where our attention will turn itself after this match, and that is going to be really, really important. Salvi's through. Oh, pull it back. Oh, he's nearly gone for it himself. He does love doing that, and sometimes it works for him, but when he does that, I often worry that, you know, in a game where we're much more delicately balanced, that sort of thing could come back and haunt us. All right, that's going to do it, I think, though. Will they run towards the middle of the pitch? No. Why? You've just won the League Cup. Nah, mate, don't care, going to pub. It's really odd. They do deserve the success, though. Fabio, was he not man of the match? Don't tell me a Fulham player won man of the match. Okay, riddle me this. Riddle me this. Concedes 4 goals, 4, in a League Cup final, and is man of the match. Like, fair enough, he's obviously made some good saves, but 4 goals conceded. Goalkeepers never get good ratings, so why now? 10 saves. I mean, I suppose technically anything isn't on target. Oh, God. Well, there you go. That's just one of those things, isn't it? The one time a goalkeeper gets a good rating and it's against us in a League Cup final. But hey, it's not the end of the world, is it really, guys? Let's face it. So, next episode is going to be, first up, we're going to come straight in and do the Monaco second leg. Now, depending on what happens in that, the second game of the episode might well be the next leg of the Champions League if we go through. If we go out, which would be an absolute travesty, but, you know, given what we're like, that would be really... Then again, if that was the case, it means next year we would throw everything at the Champions League and just be to hell with everything else, basically. Full strength teams every single game, pummeling it through and resting players in the lead up and all that kind of stuff, because that'll be our one sort of motivation left. So yeah, Monaco is going to be the next live com. Start the episode, we'll do a few games in between, and what we'll probably do then, because I don't want to do too many otherwise, you know, we'll do Aston Villa unless there's a Champions League game. We'll figure it out. You guys will see. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode and the giraffe onesie, which is now making me sweat down the back of my neck, I can feel it running, then do drop a like on the video. If we could get 500 for us winning the League Cup final, that'd be excellent stuff. And if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel for more videos like this in your inbox every single day at 7 o'clock. And I will join you guys in the next episode for a double live com, just because I'm feeling generous and because we don't really have much of a choice. So I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.